Help keep us on the air. PayPal. Now, recently, many of you would have seen a picture of Pierre Poilievre. He was out at the Calgary Stampede, and he had his picture taken with somebody in a T-shirt, and so did Danielle Smith, by the way, the Premier of Alberta. And the T-shirt, I want to get this straight, the T-shirt said, "Straight Pride." Poilievre, being criticized for being with this fellow, said, "I don't agree with that." And quote, I want to get this straight, "Everyone is free to be themselves regardless of sexual orientation." Well, the latter statement, everybody's free to be themselves, fair enough. So why do you have to say, "I don't agree with that"? If there was a T-shirt out there and somebody had said on it, gay pride, he wouldn't be saying, "Well, I don't agree with that." So you can't be one in and one out. It really should be, you don't care about sexual orientation, as long as it doesn't impact others. Now, the other thing about this is that the mainstream news went after him, "Gotcha! We got you supporting people who don't like gays." Total crap, which is from the mainstream news. It just does not make any sense, which is why many people don't go into politics. It was a generation or two ago, somebody, man or woman, would be in business, and they had a good career and they go into politics because they knew how to run things. And if you see in the cabinet these days, there's no one in our federal cabinet who knows how to run anything, because no one wants to run anymore because they're going to have stupid pictures in the paper by mainstream news saying, "You are anti-gay." Because of that, having a picture taken with somebody, I'm sure that Poilievre didn't even look at that T-shirt before he had the picture taken. So we need to do something to straighten out our politics. We have in Toronto, the school board is putting drag queens in, reading stories to kindergarten and to people in younger years. And the parents don't want it, teachers don't want it, school board said you have to have it. I discussed this with a gay man friend of mine. He said, "This is absolute baloney from people trying to appease a 0.00001% minority." He said, "Drag queens don't give a darn about young people. They don't give a darn about reading." He said, "It's just manipulation by," he said, "the educational elites." We need some common sense in this country. We need to have politicians who are dealing with the issues such as the fact that we have high inflation, we have high costs, we have a federal government which is kicking the heck out of a big important industry in Canada. We need to have politicians focusing on the fact that Canadians want a good life, they deserve a good life, and they'll give benefits to others. But in the meantime, let's just stop the baloney and stop it from the mainstream news, which says, "Gotcha," just because you have a picture taken with some guy in a T-shirt. I know that many of you viewers are experiencing tough times with those pointless Trudeau taxes. You're watching every dollar, so are we. We run a very lean operation, which is why I'm asking this question of you now. If you know of any companies who want to advertise on this station, good people watch it, as you know, from coast to coast to coast. Please let us know. And in the meantime, please subscribe and PayPal.